video, I'm going to talk about overthinking and give you a few tips to deal with that. So first of all, overthinking is nothing but thinking too much about something. It is constantly going around analyzing things in your head, predicting the worst scenarios happening ever, and trying to control the future. It is to not being able to make a decision, and you just let your thoughts decide for you what's right and what's wrong. I mean, we go around and think so much that we forget to enjoy the present on the pleasure that the present moment could have given us or can give us. So, what happens when you overthink is that you don't deal with your emotions. Sometimes when we are across to take a decision, and if we think through things, it's logical. I mean, it is not being, I mean, it's naive to just let the fate decide it over for you. But when it comes to maybe I should do this, maybe I shouldn't do this, what if this happened, what if that happened, what will happen is just it will make, it just take a lot of energy from you, and you may not let the emotions which are connected to that situation to be dealt with. So what you do is that you try to find logical explanation for the things and try to make a good decisions, but the feelings are not quite there. So that's why it is good to just take a step back to feel and to let your emotion be a part of your decision. So lately, I have come across to the work of Alan Watts, which is a lot about mindfulness and yoga. I don't do the yoga part, but I'm trying to learn a few things about living in the moment, in the present. Watts talks a lot about life not being what you thought it will be, or thinking that it could have been. So the moment which is past, it's past. It will never come back. I mean, you cannot measure it anyway. And the things which might happen, maybe never happen. I mean, how many of us hasn't thought about the perfect scenario of something? You just go around fantasizing about something, and you can see it, you can taste it, you can just feel it. But that never happens. It could be even with the things that you're worried about, that you may die today, you may just, a lot of things which can go wrong, but it never happens. So what we have done at this time is that we have been worrying, we have put our energy to the things that we could have done something productive from. We could have been happier or being more positive, having more positive energy. So Alan Watts, he thinks that what has happened in the past, they are just memories, and they don't exist anymore. And what might come later, they are just fantasies. So actually, we don't have anything than the present moment, and we should just start to take care of that instead of letting ourselves to go around and think about a lot of different things. So there is one sentence in his book that I recently bought that I just fell in love with, and I'm just going to read it for you. Listen carefully. While living, be a dead man, truly dead. Then whatever you do, just as you will be right. While living, be a dead man, truly dead. Then whatever you do, just as you will be right. I'm just letting you to think about it because it's so deep. So anyways, a few tips for what you can do to deal with overthinking. First of all, deep breathing is something which can help you a lot to bring your mind into what's happening with you right now. So activating all your senses can make it easier to not let the thoughts take over, and because our brain has not that much capacity. So if we go around and think too much, it can just cause exhaustion, and it can make us sad and depressed. So try to activate all your senses in daily life. Physical activities, gym, biking, swimming, taking a walk in nature, all those things are very helpful when it comes to being more mindful and to being more present in what happens in your body, which can make you feel good. It can also make your mind feel better. And the third one, it can be a little bit difficult, but needed if you just want to stop overthinking. It is that you make up your mind. Take a decision. I mean, when it comes to overthinking, it's that we cannot decide. We have scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3, and we think about if I do this, that might happen, or maybe that happen. So what we do is that we cannot make a decision. So how difficult something might seem, just make up your mind and take a decision. And just live with it. I mean, when you have made a decision, you can just think that, okay, that was what I decided, and now I will just live my life with it. So this may not be very easy, but it's not impossible either. So don't overthink. Try instead doing fun stuff, staying in present, and live life.